Can you explain the probate process?
I'd absolutely love to talk about probate. I love a good probate. So in the state of California, there's 3 ways to avoid probate. Number 1, you can have a trust. Number 2, you can hold the asset in joint tenancy. A lot of times when you think of joint tenancy, you think of property or you think of like a bank account. And the third option is to have a beneficiary. The limit to pass outside of probate is $184,500. And so if you have a trust or you have a beneficiary or you hold things in joint tenancy, those are exceptions to that $184,000 limit. Now, why do you want to avoid the probate process? So number 1, on a real estate, if you think about it, there's no way to put a beneficiary on there. So you're either holding it in joint tenancy or you're holding it in a trust. So if neither one of those are happening, then you're going to end up in probate. In the state of California, we have statutory fees associated with a probate. So you can actually go on and calculate the value of your estate and figure out what it's going to cost your family to probate something in the state of California. They're set by the state of California. So if I have a probate, for example, I don't get a choice on what I get paid. The state of California says if the assets are valued at X, then the attorney gets paid Y. So that's why I love a probate, because I don't have to fight with anybody about it. It's already set up. This is just the way it's going to be. In Santa Clara County, we have 2 probate judges, and they handle all of the trust administrations, all of the conservatorships, all the guardianships, and all of the probates. So if I filed a probate tomorrow, for example, I'm not going to be in court to see the judge for probably 3 to 4 months just to start the probate.
Because there are 2 judges.
Because there's only 2 judges and they're doing all of that, right? And they're impacted by budget cuts just like any other court thing. In that time frame, nothing can happen. You can't sell property. You can't list property. You're not accessing bank accounts. You're not able to pay any bills. And a lot of times that's what you need help with. You need help with funeral expenses. You need help paying hospital bills. You're trying to list the property to capture, maybe it's a good time on the market.
Sure.
None of that can happen if you're stuck in this probate. If you have a really easy vanilla probate and no one's fighting, it's pretty straightforward, there's just the house or whatever it is, you're looking at probably 24 months to 36 months to finish it from start to finish.
Oh my God.
And that's how long it's going to take before it gets distributed to all of the beneficiaries. So now everyone's waiting for all of that time to get that. The other thing that a lot of people don't think about when they're thinking about a probate is that it's open to the public. So all of your financial information, creditor information, the beneficiary names, their addresses, that's all part of the public record. So anybody can pull that up and see who's getting what, how much are they getting, where do they live, so that all of that is accessible to just anybody on the street. So we want to avoid a probate if we can. Absolutely.
Check the full episode on our YouTube channel and on Apple Podcast.